Hey guys, guess what? Fido's back! Well, sort of. So the reason there was no episode yesterday was because I was dealing with my Fido situation. I've been calling all over Turkey to all the DJI dealers trying to get Fido Jr. Repaired because his gimbal was smashed and it wasn't taking any video. So that sucked. Because what's the point of having a flying machine if you can't even take cool pictures with it? Eventually I got to this guy named Irvin, who is an absolute legend, who runs like an online shop for action cams and a lot of electronics. And I'll put the link to his shop in the description because the dude was an absolute legend to me. And we had this conversation, which I'll break down in short. Yo, Irvin, Fido's sick. Can you fix him? And Irvin was like, yeah, bro, I can fix him, but it's gonna take a week. And I was like, Irvin, that's a long time. I don't have that much time. Maybe I could buy a standard off of you if you give me a huge discount. I'll repair Fido Jr. and then I could have 2 drones. And he was like, yeah, that's cool, that's great, except I don't have any standards in stock. And I was like, damn, Irvin. But then Irvin was like, how about this? How about I buy Fido Jr. off of you? I can fix him or sell him for parts, and I'll sell you a DJI Advanced at a huge discount. And I was like, that is perfect. And the truth is, it is perfect because I was finding a lot of limitations with Fido Jr. that the Advanced now solves. The biggest of those limitations was the distance that I could fly away. Fido Jr. I could get between 500 meters and 1 kilometer away from myself. And that caused me a lot of problems because I'd be in the middle of a shot and then I'd lose controller signal. Fido the Third goes 3.5 kilometers up to 5 kilometers away from the controller, which is ridiculous. That is the biggest difference between these two products. The camera's still 2.7K, so it's still basically the same camera. The gimbal looks a little bit sturdier, a little bit stronger. This thing's gonna do me wonders. This thing's gonna be awesome. The controller's different as well. It's much more professional feeling. It's much bulkier, but it's much sturdier feeling than the plastic one. It's now got these 2 huge antennas, which again is for that distance to get up to 3.5 to 5 kilometers away. And some of the other controls on this controller are gonna make things so much easier. With the standard, I had to be pushing my screen on my phone a lot, which is annoying. You're flying and then you're going like this. All the buttons on the Advanced and the Pro and the 4K are all down here. I can return to home here. I can record video right here. I can take pictures right here. I've got my gimbal wheel here, and I've got extra buttons here that I can choose what I want to do. This is so much better, and it's gonna make my life and my flying so much easier. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not gonna do a classic review of the DJI Phantom Advanced because there's like 4 billion of them out on the internet already. You don't need to see another one. Instead, we're gonna go out exploring today. I'm in Oludeniz, which is absolutely beautiful, and the weather is stunning. It's like 28, 30 degrees, blue skies, humid. I'm loving it. And today we're gonna take a little bit of a drive and go somewhere called the Butterfly Valley. So I finally made it to the Butterfly Valley and I'm lost already. I saw like a point that sticks out and I thought maybe I could photograph from out there. But now I'm just in the middle of the bush and I'm lost. So I think I'm gonna turn back, I think. Okay, definitely nothing out here. I guess we'll look for a new location. So it's actually really hard to find a good place to shoot from here, as amazing as it is. Look at this place. Look at this beautiful valley carved in here. And then I'm not sure if you can see it, way down there is like a hidden beach. It's a little bit hard doing all this location scouting from the car, so I'm gonna let Fido do some image scouting for me. I hope you don't get vertigo. It's like 900 meters straight down to the beach there. Straight down. I'm a little bit jello-legged here. Wow, ridiculous. So I've decided that this location doesn't really photograph well from the ground, but it looks unbelievable from the sky. It looks ridiculous from the sky. So I'm just gonna hang out with my friends, these goats here. Gonna hang out with the goats until sunset, until the light gets better, and get Fido back in the sky there for sunset, because I think this location is ridiculous. It's just really hard to photograph with a regular camera from ground level. Fido helps me big time there, and that's why I'm so stoked that he's back. So a couple hours ago I said, think it might rain. The weather feels like it's turning on me, and it has here. It is really, really heavy cloud. It's still very humid, although it's cooled down a little bit. And although I'm not sure it's gonna rain, it just seems like the clouds are trapped against those mountains. I'm not gonna fly Fido here. It's not the image that I'm trying to present. I'm trying to present like an image of paradise, and paradise doesn't have huge rain clouds hanging over it. Right now I'm gonna try sunset at a different location, at a spot that I found driving here that's overlooking Oludeniz. So let's go. So I'm at my sunset spot here, and it is beautiful. Remember on my last episode, I was just like awed at the watercolor in Turkey. Look at this. It's unreal. It doesn't even make sense how beautiful it is. Anyways, my camera's down there exposing. Let me jump the rail and show you what I'm doing quickly before I get to work. Those who have been following my channel for a long time know this is my typical setup. I've got a 6-stop ND filter and a 3-stop soft grad ND filter. What that grad does is it keeps the detail in the sky. It keeps from blowing out those highlights, and it gets a nice even exposure. This is ridiculous, absolutely beautiful. Let's take some photos, let's get Fido up in the air, and let's enjoy this. This is what it's all about. So the light kind of fizzled on me there at the end, but I think I got some really cool photos. And regardless of the photos, how great is it to have a job where I can sit here on that rock and watch the sunset in a location like this? That's absolutely ridiculous to me, and I absolutely love it and feel blessed by that opportunity. Anyways, guys, that's it for me tonight. I've got another busy day tomorrow, so I'll catch you there. Stay tuned, stay subscribed, and peace. And look at the color of that water. Look at it. Look at it. Absolutely beautiful. Unbelievable. I know I keep harping on about this, but how great would it be to fly Fido here, right? We'll get Fido back. Don't you worry. We'll get him back.